Right, we'll start where we left off in the last video then, shall we? So today we're in Carmel by the Sea, wonderful place, as I said in the last one. Head back and have a look at that if you've not seen it. Don't watch the one before. Don't watch the one before. Anyway, we're going to take this car today, which is like a sewing machine, because I keep saying it couldn't pull the skin off a rice pudding, and we're going to drive all the way to Los Angeles. We're going to have a little bit of an American road trip. I am looking forward to this. I was going to do the West Coast Pacific Highway or whatever it was, but there are some road closures there because of landslides, etc. So there we go. So we're just going to take wherever Waze takes us, stop off along the way to get some gas and petrol, and at least I'm not charging up an electric car. So if you're new to the channel and you do like the content, do give us a thumbs up at the end, and also think about subscribing. Lots more content coming your way. Now, without further ado, my friends, let's go. Right, my friends, we are on the road. We've got 314 miles to go to get to Los Angeles. Hollywood, that's where we're heading for. We've got 4 hours and 56 minutes. However, we'll probably stop along the way, not to charge, thankfully. We'll get some gas and a coffee along the way. I'll show you some sights along the way through the window, show you America and the vast open roads. As I said in my last video, or I might have said at the beginning of this one, I can't remember, it was on the same day when I filmed it, we're not going to go down the Pacific Coast Highway like I wanted to do, because apparently there's a landslide, so I don't want to be getting into any of that, and traffic jams and detours and reroutes, as they say here. So onwards, my friends, and enjoy the scenery of America, and I'll catch you in a little while. I love listening to American radio. Let me see if I can catch the DJ for you and the adverts.
Hi, this is Jim Daly from Focus on the Family. Thanks for listening today on Celebration Radio 101.5 KAMB. And as you become more and more like Christ, and your spouse becomes more and more like Christ, you discover the marriage you always wanted, a loving, supportive, caring relationship. That's Dr. Gary Chapman.
It's very religious, this radio out there. When your wife becomes more like Christ, then you'll get on better. It's I love America. I love the radio. I love the TV. I love the commercials. I love everything about America. It just, as I've said, you've got the wide open road now. You've got big cities. You've got gorgeous countryside and excellent, amazing deserts. I love it. I've got so much love for America. I don't think there's very few things that I dislike about America. I'd probably say, if I had to pick on one, it would be the size of the food portions here. They're huge. They're absolutely huge. Cybertruck just gone by there. I've seen quite a few Tesla Cybertrucks. I need to have a go in one of them. I need to have a go in a Tesla Cybertruck. They look foul. They look like something that's been designed by a child with a protractor or whatever it was. It's just, no, terrible. Redesign it. Back to the drawing board. Right, okay, let's play a little game, shall we? Name me some songs to do with American road trips. It doesn't have to have like the word road in them. I mean, one comes to mind. I'll start off right. I loved Planes, Trains and Automobiles with John Candy, where he's trying to get his coat off and he's in the car and he's driving along and he's smoking his cigarette. He's going, "I'm doing the mess around."
That was Ray Charles doing the mess around. Looking outside, the weather's beginning to clear up now.
I'm doing the mess around, and he's doing all that with his head, with his cigarette, and in his lips, doing the mess. I love it. So name me some songs to do with American road trips, or anything that would suit this kind of drive on the open road. Let's overtake, because I'm behind some kind of slow lorry there.
In half a mile,
We have to turn off just here. So I'll catch you guys in a minute. Come on, in the comment section, American road trip. Realise how vast America really is. You see the open road and it just goes into a haze ahead of you, like you've seen on the movies, just that slight heat haze, and it's just going into the distance, into nothing. The perspective of an open road is fantastic. We've just got another 288 miles to go. Right, we are on the freeway, and now freeway. That was the dog in Heart to Heart, wasn't it? We've now got to stay on this road now for 84 miles. It's just a straight road. We might need to get some gas along the way, although we've got half a tank, so no range anxiety for me today. My hand was freezing from the air conditioning coming out of this vent, and for the last 30 miles or whatever, I thought I can't turn the air conditioning off, because I'd have to go through the menu in it to get the air conditioning to go off. And I thought I need to move the vent out the way and direct it that way, because in my car, in the Porsche Taycan, the electric car, you've got to go on the center screen, go into about 2 different menus, then click on it. I've done a video on it before, and move your finger where you want the air to flow. And obviously this is just a normal car, so I just went, oh, I know, I'll reach over there and just do that and point it down. Job done. Isn't old-fashioned knobs and buttons better than all this touchscreen malarkey? Although there is one knob in this car that is totally useless. and that's behind the steering wheel. Oh dear, only another 240 miles to go, and 3 hours 41. We're on Interstate 101, is it, I believe? Interstate 101. Yeah, Interstate 101. We've got to turn on to, in 38 miles, number 231B to Interstate 46 East. If I'm looking at that right. There's a lot of freeway ahead now. It's basically just been a straight line and not much to show you in between. I've got cruise control on. It's adaptive cruise control as well, which is great, although as I say, not much power in this car, but I think the speed limit's 65, so can't really, I'm just sat here and can't go any faster. So there we go, onwards my friends to LA and Hollywood. Hopefully we'll get a chance to do like one of them Hollywood bus tours around all the people's famous houses and do that, if I get a chance. I think it's time for a snack. Time for a candy bar that satisfies. Not sponsored, by the way. I think I'm going to have to overtake this lorry truck. So we'll take the truck. Can you give me a name of a song that's for American trucks or something like that? There is one, isn't there? Big Smoky Bear or something. I can't remember what it is. Anyway, well, didn't these taste better when they were marathon? I have to say, by the way, chocolate in America, that's not as good as the UK. But it'll fill a hole. Keep your eyes on the road and your hands upon the wheel. Come on. This kind of interstate, this kind of freeway also reminds me of, again, it reminds me of Planes, Trains and Automobiles, where I said John Candy's sat here and we did the mess around earlier on, but it reminds me of where he's like looking over and he says, look at this chump. Something like that. I think he says something like that. Look at this chump. He wants to race.
Hey, what's going on? Some joker wants to race.
And then Steve Martin looks out the window. He's like, he's saying something.
He wants something.
He's probably drunk.
Is he? Sounds like he's saying, you're going the wrong way.
He says we're going the wrong way.
And then John Candy pipes up. How does he know where we're going?
How would he know where we're going?
And then that's the bit where you're going the wrong way. And then he spots the lines on the road and realizes that he'd crossed over and they are going the wrong way, the wrong direction, on the wrong side of the road. Fantastic movie, love it, seen it many times, and my girlfriend Sarah actually bought me tickets to see that at an old cinema in Leeds, an old classic cinema, old style seats from like the 70s and 80s, and we got to watch it, and that was one of my Christmas presents, where we got to watch it on Boxing Day. It was brilliant, loved it, and that was this year. Got to watch it again, fantastic, on the big screen. And we'd done it before at the cinema. Tell you a little story now while I'm driving along. When Sarah was pregnant with Harriet, I found out that was on at the cinema because it's Sarah's favourite movie as well. And I found out that it was on because I just put what's on at the pictures, and it's called something Picture House or Picture Theatre, and that came up. So while Sarah was pregnant with Harriet, we watched Planes, Trains, both of us, at the cinema. We did it again this year. Fantastic. Love it. Old Smokey in the middle of the road there. Old Roscoe Pico Treen. Right, so we're at a rest area. I thought there might be like a gas station here, but can't see one. But I think I'll visit the little boys' room while I'm here and go and stretch my legs, because it's a long route. Apparently there's no other rest along the way for 100 odd miles, and I've only got 132 miles of petrol left, range, thinking along the lines of electric cars. So I'm getting range anxiety in a petrol car. Right, come on, onwards. Oh, my word, it is hot. We've obviously come inland a little bit. It's boiling. Good grief. A little bit different to Carmel and San Francisco. Right, let's have a little stretch of the legs. There's some signs over here. What are they? Let's have a look. Oh, I've got some vending machines over here. Don't know what we've got in here. Let's have a look. Coke, Dr. Pepper, Mountain Dew. Don't want Dr. Pepper. Chocolates, candy, M&Ms. Have a look. I don't know if you can see through there, through the perspex. God, I can't believe how warm it is now. Whew. Crikey, hot sun. Oh, right, just have 5 minutes and then, oh, no signal, only SOS calls only by the looks of it. Right, let's get back in the car. Come on, onwards. Now, I said there's no gas stations, petrol stations, but what the evangelists will like here is, and they'll find rather amusing, is there actually is an electric car charging point, but it doesn't look like it's in working order. So, although it says available, it says it's on, but you just can't see the screen. But there you go. And another slow one over there. So yeah, electric charging points but no gas stations. The evangelists will like that one. Oh, right, back on the road, my friends. And if we do see a gas station along the way, we need one. Can't believe that. Only electric car charging points, but no, all right, I know, give me a chance to put my seatbelt on. Good grief. Onwards. This is great. America. As a kid, growing up in the UK, we only had 2 TV channels to start with when I was a little kid. Then we had ITV, then Channel 4 came along. But growing up before Channel 4 came along, we had American stuff on TV. On a Saturday morning, we'd have Champion the Wonder Horse, you know, American TV programs, and that's basically what we were brought up on. And cartoons as well. If you look back at cartoons, I was thinking we had some fantastic cartoons, but we got the 60s cartoons in the 70s. We actually got American cartoons from the 60s in the 70s, and we had Hong Kong Phooey, #1 super guy. Hong Kong Phooey, quicker than the human eye. Who remembers that one, right? And the guy who did the voice for Hong Kong Phooey was actually the guy who played the janitor, the black guy who played the janitor in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. He was the voice for Hong Kong Phooey. And then we had Hair Bear Bunch in the Wonderland Zoo. And then we had, who remembers, Wait until your father gets home. And they were all American cartoons. Same with the Flintstones. It was all American. And that's why I find coming to America still, even after living there, I mean, I say I lived there, I basically didn't move out of Hoboken for pretty much on 12 years, apart from going back to England for work. And that was it. I was just stuck in Hoboken. And but to see the wide open land of America is fantastic. It's brilliant. And the weather's a lot better on the west coast as well. The east coast in Hoboken, the winters, let me tell you, were brutal. If you think we've got it bad in England, you ain't never seen cold until you've experienced it in New York and New Jersey. In fact, New York, the wind whistling down the streets, it is freezing. You have to wear your ear protectors or your ears will fall off. Anyway, there you go. Any more American programs? Can you think of them? We had Good Night, John Boy, the Waltons. We had all them. I won't do any more of that. Then we had Man from Atlantis. It was magical. Starsky and Hutch, all of them. Bionic Man, Steve Austin. Lee Majors. I mean, I was named after Lee Majors. So, and that's a true story. Anyway, onwards. Right, I'm going to get me some gas. Some gasoline. Now, contactless. Good. We can pay Apple Pay. Because normally you have to put your zip code in these. And I haven't got my American credit card with me. I left it back in England, which is clever. Right, come on, onwards. Right, I'll figure this out. One pump. But I just want unleaded. How do you undo the... Here we go. Let's try this. You just put it in. I'm guessing you put your credit price, yes or no?
A few moments later.
Hello?
4 moments later.
Don't know what I'm doing here. Right, well, I've tried all my cards now. I've tried Revolut, that doesn't work. I've tried my credit card, it says put in a zip code, so I've put 0000. I can't get it to work. Try again. Just it says authorising. I think I'm gonna have to go and ask him. Right, I don't think that one's working. He wouldn't help in there because he's got loads of people, so waiting up and lining up. So let's try this one here. Right, that should do. Park that. Right, let's try again. And it doesn't work putting in a load of zeros or 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. It doesn't work. Enter zip code again. Invalid entry 0000. Declined. Oh jeez. 10. What? I don't know what's going on here.
Two hours later. One eternity later.
Ha! We have lift off. Come on. Give me the fuel. Yes! 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 Give me fuel! I could have charged my car up by the time I've took now. It took as long as charging an electric car. Got a full tank of gas. $33. Let's get back in the car. I can see a Starbucks over there, or a McDonald's. Let's go and get a little snackette. Right, crikey, that took some doing. Whew. I went that way for my seatbelt. I know I'm putting my seatbelt on. Stop beeping. Right, onwards. Let's go and get an iced coffee or something. Right, well I've missed Starbucks, the entrance, so we'll just carry on. Got to be somewhere else to stop. It looks like we're not going to get there till 5:41 anyway in the afternoon, so it might be that we just stop off at a seedy motel along the way. Seedy motels, I seem to have an affinity to them. We got 98.1 K-Chuck with all the country and western music on now. Have a listen.
And the humans can make the difference.
Your friends, your family, your neighbors, they've trusted Passrobbles Ford for years. They've got a great stock right now on pre-owned, and they're Blue Advantage certified. With that Blue Advantage, you can really have peace of mind. So if you're online, make it PassoFord.com. If you're in person, make it Passrobbles Ford off the 46 East and Golden Hill Road.
Hey, get in here. They're about to kick off. I'm coming. Boy, this streaming isn't very good. What kind of internet you got?
This happens all the time.
It's like going back in time, isn't it? It's great. 98.1 KZEY 724. It's all that. It's all KYZ or KY jelly. KYZ. It's crackers. Anyway, now we've got another 196 miles to go. 3 hours and 5 minutes. 5:43 arrival time. 17:43 arrival time. The big problem here is now, because we've got a full tank, which is fine, 344 miles to empty, so won't have to stop again. That's a novelty for an EV driver, isn't it? However, it does get busy in Los Angeles, so I don't know whether along the way we just stop off at a seedy motel and then we make our way tomorrow into Hollywood, where I want to do a couple of videos before I take a flight somewhere else just for one day. I won't say where yet. I've been there quite recently, but I'm going again because I'm going to go on the cheapest, worst airline in the domestic airline in the United States. So I'm going to give that a go, and then from there I think I'll probably head to New York from there, because it'll be by the end of the week. Chips. That's another one. I mean, American Highway Patrol, California Highway Patrol, chips, Poncherello. Right, come on, onwards, my friends. Radio Americans, answer me this one. Why have I got to put my daylight headlights on for the next 10 miles? It said I've got to put my headlights on full for the next 10 miles, even in daylight. It's broad daylight. Why? Why? Why is that? Listening to the words on the radio here, there's country and western music, and there's a guy singing, "Pour me a drink, I'll have whiskey, I think," and he's singing about his wife leaving him. I'm like, can I just say to the country and western people, right, maybe stop drinking the whiskey and your wives might not leave you. Maybe that's the issue. They're always drinking whiskey. I mean, I like a whiskey, but geez, they're having it every minute of the day by the sounds of it. I get up in the morning and I look for the bottle. Let's just give it up, have a coffee in the morning instead. All right, another little quiz. Give us some American names. There's a guy on there going, Ben Inglewood. Now, I know Ben's not really an American name, but Inglewood is. However, let's throw some American names in here, right? First names. So we've got Chuck, as in like, remember Chuck Connors, who did the Tin Can Alley?
Hello, I'm Chuck Connors, and this is Tin Can Alley.
Chuck Connors. Chuck's American. Brad, I think, is American as well. What else is American? Chuck, Brad, Brett. I think they're all kind of Hank. That's an American name, isn't it? Hank. Give me some American names in the comment section. Good old American names. Now I think I know why you've got to put your headlights on, because the road up ahead, all I can see is heat haze, and I think that is why you've got to have your headlights on, so it shines through. It literally is just heat haze. Same behind as well, because outside it is nearly 30 degrees. So I reckon that's why. I've got one. Chip. That's another American name. Chip, because they've just said it on the radio. Chip. Yeah, I should have been called Chip, shouldn't I? With all the fish and chips I eat. Come on, onwards. I am literally making a little stop here to get a little snackette and a little wee break, and then we're going to get back on the road. So, sewing machine off, and let's get going. Oh, it is boiling. I mean, it's not rocket science, is it? We're going further south. Right, let's get in there and get some refreshments. Right, so I've just got myself a quick Big Mac and fries before we get back on the road. I'm looking for a hotel in Los Angeles where I stopped before, which was the Holiday Inn. But at the moment, it's fairly expensive. So I'm just having a quick look. So I'll see you back outside. See what the Big Mac's like here first though, shall we? Does it look any different to the UK? That's the question. Here we go. Let's have a look. That's pretty good. Look at that. There we go. I normally have a McChicken sandwich, but I don't like the chicken here. It's too heavy, which sounds a bit daft. But anyway, I'll see you at the car. Right, the hotel is booked, so what's she doing there? The hotel is booked. Just lumped over or something. The hotel's booked in Hollywood now, so that's all sorted. And we're strange. Anyway, the hotel's booked. Let's get back in the car and let's get back on the road. Hope they're all right. Maybe just sleeping. Onwards. Right, let's get back on the road. We've got 2 hours and 5 minutes. He's all right. He's obviously tired. He's just lifted his head up. We've got to get to Hollywood now. I've booked in the Holiday Inn Express and Suites, which is what I have stayed in before. It's safe. I know it's clean. It's not the cheapest and it's not the most expensive, but it has cost me 500 and odd pounds, plus there's a holding fee and local tourist tax as well that they charge for. So that's where we're heading now. I need to get out of here. Let's go this way. So let's get there and then get checked in. And they've got Wi-Fi as well, which is what I need. Never mind about anything else.
46 East.
Turn right, State Road 46 East. Here we go, onwards. This American road trip has been a bit of a win for the evangelists, because at the rest stop there was a 2 electric car chargers there, one slow one trickle charger, and also one fast charger, but no gas station. And I'm driving a car now that couldn't pull the skin off of a rice pudding. It literally feels like my mum's Singer sewing machine. I mean, it's a Toyota, but it's just not going. It sounds like it's straining to actually pull. And when I put my foot down, look, watch. I'll put my foot straight to the floor. Okay, now we're doing. Well, actually, it's 70 here, but let me slow it down. Right now, I'll put my foot to the floor. Go! It's revving its nuts off trying to go. It just doesn't go. So I'm gonna say, I missed my Taycan. It's just, I'd have just gone like a rocket. This is just, no. Either that or just give me a massive, great V8 Mustang or a Dodge. being on the A1 back in England, where you got two lorries right next to each other and they just won't move and you're stuck behind them. All the same all around the world. IHOP over the road there. I think they do good pancakes. I think I went to one of them once in Florida. Pancakes are pretty good at IHOP from memory. I can't remember exactly. IHOP. 4 miles ahead. We ain't got time for that though. No more fast food today. We've got to get to Los Angeles, Hollywood. Come on, onwards. I have to say, by the way, I was tempted because the hotels cost me like, it'll be about £600 with all the, you know, add-ons and the parking your car, etc. I was tempted to try and get like a Motel 6 at the side of the road here for $50 or whatever it is. And I thought to myself, maybe not. I'll probably be sharing my bed with a few other little critters, if you know what I mean. Give it a miss. It's weird, I've not seen any clouds for hundreds of miles. None, just blue sky. Blue sky after blue sky, sunshine, and I haven't actually, weirdly enough, not seen anything in the sky. I've not seen any aeroplanes passing over, nothing, just blue sky. Amazing weather, amazing weather. But it's odd, it's like, do planes not fly over here? Strange. I've seen that, but over the road there, I've never seen so many cows. There must be thousands of cows over the other side of the road there, all huddled together, and that's weird. I'm guessing it's for, well, you know, I feel guilty now, I've just eaten a Big Mac. Come on, have a little bit of this drink to wash it down. Listen here, any Americans watching, I have had you comment before saying when I'm in my car back over in the UK that I'm driving on the wrong side of the road. No, I'm driving on the correct side of the road because the steering wheel, now listen here, you can fact check this if you want, right? The steering wheel was put originally on the right hand side of the car because it was based upon something to do with horse and cart and having your whip hand free to crack the whip or something, because I think it was something to do with that, and that's why the steering wheel is on that side of the car in the UK, on the correct side of the correct side of the car. You drive on the wrong side of the road. It just feels strange. We're right. We're right. I mean, check it up, fact check it. Something to do with horses and carts. Let me know in the comment section.
reported ahead.
Good, come on! Come on! Go! This is not going to go up the hill! Come on! Oh, there's more power in a Singer sewing machine! Give me my Taycan! This is a win for the evangelist, this is. Come on! It's not even going to make it up the hill! Go! I'm losing speed, I've got to keep going. I've got to keep going, I need to get into this lane. Come on! Go, go, go! Go! My foot is literally to the floor. I'm not used to this. My Taycan would eat this hill, this steep hill. My ears are popping. Oh, my ears are popping. Oh. Oh. Come on. It's like a sewing machine. Honestly, my Taycan would eat this hill. I'd have been just zoomed straight up. It's a win for the evangelist, this one. Only in America on the radio. Making your kids listen to the 105 Big FM is great parenting. Only in America. Only in America. Right, it is getting a little bit dark now. Let me turn that radio down. It's getting a little bit dark now. We have got, let's have a look, 31 minutes left to go. 28 miles left to get to our hotel, which is the Holiday Inn Express in Hollywood, just off the Hollywood Boulevard. So hopefully the traffic's not going to be that bad, because it's now, well, 6:15. So maybe rush hour's gone, because Los Angeles, I have driven from Los Angeles before, all the way to Las Vegas and back, and that was a long drive. That was many years ago, and I remember the traffic being absolutely horrendous in Los Angeles. And also, when I booked this car and I said, oh, I'm taking it down to LA, the lady who actually handed the keys over, she says, oh well, you'll enjoy the traffic there then. She says, you won't be moving very fast. I says, oh I know. So it's going to be quite interesting. You probably won't see me until we get to the hotel. Now, I don't think anyway, because it's going to get dark, but you will see out of the window and be able to see Los Angeles and Hollywood, my friends. So sit back, or put the kettle on quickly, make yourself a cuppa, and then have a look at Hollywood at dusk and on the evening. Right, we're here at the hotel. Let's go check in and see what the room's like. It's valet parking, obviously, 45 sheets plus tip. But anyway, at least I ain't got to park it up. Well, I have. I've just parked it here for him to move. Let's get in there. Right, room number 307. I've stayed here actually about 4 times now, I think. Yeah, I have to put your room key there. Let's do this. 1 second. Get my room key. Bad videography there. There we go. Put the room key there, and then do 3. We're in business. Here we go. Let's have a look at the room. I know what they're like. They're pretty good. 307. 307. 301 to 320. Here we go. This way. 307. No.
You're looking 307?
307 that way. Thank you. 307. 308. 306, 301, 303. Where are we? 307. Here we go. Let's have a look at this. Here we go. Light on. Right, let's have a look around. Exactly the same layout as before, which it will be. Let's put the lights on in here. Here we go. So, got a nice bathroom there. Towels. Dove. Body lotion. I'll have some of that. Got the shower. That's good. Then we've got in here, should have a fridge. Nothing in the fridge. Coffee maker though, which is good. And then lights in here, got the chair there. Wow, look at the size of that bed, it's huge. TV just there. And then we've got my desk just here, which is what I want, with Wi-Fi. And then out the window, what have we got out the window? Let's have a look. Let's see out the window, put that there. Let's see out the window. Can we see anything out the window? That's the thing. Let's have a look. Absolutely nothing out the window. Okay, there we go. Pop that down. Right, so there you go. Road trip to Hollywood, Los Angeles. Well, that's all from me today. Make sure you give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. What a journey. And all I'm going to say is the evangelists and the electric car community might like that one. Literally pulling over and finding an electric charger but no gas station. And also, I actually wish I'd have had a bit more torque because that car could not pull the skin off a rice pudding. Thanks for watching. I shall see you guys in the next one. What's in here? Oh, and a safe in there, look. There we go. What's that there though? I don't know what that is. What is that? Oh, a light for the top of there. Strange. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.